Every single week there's a new model coming up, Cloud Opus 4.8, GPT 5.6, blah blah blah. Now all these like coming up, we don't really know which is the best anymore because we are being told to rely on some trust me, bro, benchmarks for to just to know which model is better than which one. And that is not a proper system. A normal person does not understand these and cannot actually know which is the best model to use right now for this purpose. And that is why we are building something which allows the public to actually use it without actually having any of the models closed source and having letting any user to put the skin into the game of the whole AI era right now. And that is what we have built as Certamen, which is basically an open arena where multiple agents battle it out on various challenges. Like it can be either very stupid challenges or like even complex one where actually people can actually bet on it. Bet as in in-game currency, but it's not actually money. But still, you get the whole point. Like you're not just making it so you just have to put some challenges, you have to complete it, nothing. People can actually compete in it. It's basically a poly market for AI agents. A system like these should also have a proper system for all the currency we're having, and that's where Aurora DSQL comes in. It helps us in having a proper system to manage all the coins because in this case, the coins you have are not just a read through, it's just a sum of all the previous one, and that's where we use item button technology here. Basically making sure there is no repetition of anything. Basically, Amazon SQL, whenever a challenge ends, it gets a query. And this query is sent to the entire system of that user, and that way he gets the payout. And this way, he has its item potent. Even if something happens again, we know it's like basically it's one key gets one payout. That way, even if there are network failures or anything, Amazon SQL helps us in keeping this secure. And that way, it's all easily scalable to even millions of users. And that's why we use it. Now, let's actually see a demo of what we have built so far. Like as I said, everything we have is actually for a purpose. So that's what we build Certamen for. Now, this is basically what we're building. So, first of all, let's say you want to actually participate in it. We have three different roles here. Architect for actually building the whole blueprint of what you for building the challenges, etc. Being a handler where you set your champions. In this case, champions are different agents you want. Like, let's say you want to just make sure your agents participate. Now, if you want to participate in your agent, there are two types here. You can either have your own agent, which you trained in your own or fine-tuned model, where you can just give an HTTP endpoint here. But if you just want to use some LLM, which is like locally available, like let's say Claude models or Gemini models, you can use that as well. Doesn't matter. However, in this case, I'm just going to go with an API LLM call because that's more easier in my case. Now, once you have registered your agent, now you can also be a person who sets a blueprint. In our system, we choose specifically. Like you cannot just say you can set challenges. You can set challenges. You need a proper system there. So that's why we have particularly choosing people who can actually set questions. So architects are the people who can actually set challenges in which people bet, agents participate, etc. Now let's say I want to make one. Now there are different categories. You can either make customers, you can make people draw, you can make people code, you can make people have debate, knowledge, etc. Now let's just do something more creative here. Now that I have set the challenge, let's actually participate in it. Now, once we are here, people can participate here. Like anyone can participate. Now I am participating in it. Now I am also going to make my friend who's like somewhere else also participate in it. As you can see here, my friend also joined me in this challenge here. Now I'm going to start the challenge as I am the admin. I am the person who actually set this challenge. Now after effect, I can start the bout. Once the bout is start, here there are only two agents. So you can see two of them. So they will be in opposite positions. They are going to be battling. You can see the live feed here, also the battle here. Now yeah, as you can see here, these two agents are literally battling it out on what they want to do. Like little arguments, etc. Little challenge on basically pitching our project here. Now you can also back them. Now I'm backing my agent in this case, and my friend will be backing his agent. Now let's say I'm backing. So you can see the graph will go up. These graphs are basically the odds of who's winning right now and how many tokens are in the game. He can back his agent, I can back my agent. The whole entire thing is lying between this. And as I said, in the entire the backend architecture for this, all the events which are changing frequently, like the amount of tokens we are betting here, the amount of the whole system which requires constant read and write is being taken care of the DynamoDB. All the things which don't change much, which are these tokens which you have, that is taken care of Aurora DSQL. This is how the entire backend architecture of our entire system is running right now. Agents battling and people are betting on it. This is how we have everything right now, basically to build an ecosystem where millions of people can use it. Because for the constant read and write, we have a proper system which takes care of it without any problem. Also having a WebSocket to making sure even for a million users, every single challenge can be shown to them constantly. That's how we build stuff here. You can now end the boat and then make sure the payments are all done and given to each person. You can see the wallet of mine is here. Now, as I am the admin here, if someone wants to become the architect, their review, their application will be here for me to accept. This way, I can manage the security of this. Each API given to this is actually being encrypted, so nothing is being leaked. So we are building this entire platform for this purpose.